A very good morning to another beautiful day. Today, Saturday, 21st March 2026. I had a very cute and sweet experience yesterday. If you've been following me, I have certain habits, keep myself busy. I look at some live camera that is on YouTube where my son is nearby. Jackson Hole Town Square, very sweet place. Sometimes I watch it like a background inspiration. I have seen a lot of things in that, and it's very random. I don't have a particular ritual or a habit with it. I just look at it whenever I feel like it. Like to see the snow. I've seen some weddings there, very happy people celebrating. So what happened was yesterday I was just randomly went into another live cam video. I don't see that too much. People also chat in that place, a sweet place to socialize, I guess. And all of a sudden I see a hand come through the camera from the top, an inverted version of the palm. And I'm like, what is that? And I'm like, did I really see that? We talk a lot about illusion, delusion, and all kinds of high stuff. And now I'm like, what was that? And then it came again. The hand came and it's just like waving, and I went back. So obviously it was just some naughty boy or man doing that to the camera. He was probably there doing some work, who knows? We don't know the exact details, but it doesn't matter. For me, it's been like this from the time this whole you may call it an intervention started. It's been like that. We talked about it yesterday, the previous talk, to just wake up, and then it ended with be awake. Beautiful. So when something like that happens, it gets your attention, even amidst distractions and noise, and that's where we are at. That's what's happening right now. Yes, I do have a part that really wishes I was in a very peaceful place. But I'm not going to wait until that happens, because this is a free-flowing spirit. It's a very strong sensation to just record or just get it out, because it blesses me. It's like the morning dose of medicine for me to get through the day. Very, very strong in its presence, and very beautiful to hang on to in the back of your mind while you carry out your other activities. Feels good. Feels good. So the hand came and my mind started to fire up. I'm like, wow, okay. So I see the flavor, I see the nature of its presence, and then it starts to, the sermon starts to form in my mind. The hand, any kind of thing like that from the world can turn into something so very beautiful. It's my personal first hand experience. Every little thing that has gone through the evil, it comes back around, changing it into something really, really good. And I'm an example of that. Something that I didn't even know I carried, that was eating me up or was hindering my expression of life in its fullest form of beauty and goodness, until the work came as an intervention and started to move me inside out, and change me into what I am becoming. The work continues. That's why it's a relationship. You get used to it. In those days, when it used to happen in that flavor, it's vast. It can come through a song or a word or just a wisdom, something like that. And it stands out amidst all the chaotic mindset that we carry. Not just one, we carry a lot of mindsets depending on our karma, wherever we come from, what we inherit. It's a seed, if that particular nature is there in the seed, then it grows into what it needs to be. It's beautiful. So that hand has come into my life in various shapes and forms, and molded me, twisted and turned and adjusted and manipulated and whatnot. So I can be straight, and I can just simply realize the nature of who I am from within. So it was really, really cute, and it's been in my mind. I've never seen anything like that before. There was one time when a crow came and sat right next to the camera on the signal pole, and it looked straight into the camera. So it was like, while I was talking, it was looking right at me. That was interesting. So that hand can come anywhere, anytime, anyhow. Very, very, very powerful. I will back it up with personal experience. One that happened to my dad. He went through a lot throughout his life. Long story short, his life is a beautiful testimony. It's very, very inspiring. So there was this time when he was going through a lot of problems. He had diabetes and he had some heart problem, and we had this hospital right near our house in Chennai. The doctors were all baffled by his how he was living in those conditions. They were giving him every hour bonus, and it was just magical. So they all knew there is some hand bringing him back alive every time, and he was very inspiring to everybody in the hospital. He was quite famous that way. So there was a time when they said they can do a triple bypass surgery to keep him alive. By now the doctors were all like so tired of him. It's like, you just don't die, do you? You just keep on living. So they have to do what they have to do. So they found out that there were blocks in his arteries. So they said if the blocks are there, it is certain that the operation might not be successful. So it's no use. And they let it go. And he comes back, he doesn't really care much. He's just moving on. allowing everybody to do what they want to do. And he told me the story. He doesn't share with anyone. He shared these very personal, very intimate stories with me, and we have a very strong bond that way, heart to heart, soul to soul. And he said, Jyoti, I'm telling you, I was just sitting there and I just went into some kind of a trance, or he kind of fell unconscious or something. Probably another dreadful death experience. And he said he saw this hand, just the hand. It was graphic, he explained it so clearly. It was so clear. His body was out, his eyes were closed, this vision was happening. And it felt so real to him. The hand came and went inside his heart and just plucked it out. He said it felt like a plug coming out of a socket. And right when that happened, because he was awake and aware and watching in the vision, and he was kind of awake and aware and praying, he did a lot of prayers. And he said that he woke up instantly and he tried to catch hold of that hand. Who is it? And it vanished. And at that moment he felt so free and light. And even my mother validated that day that he was a new spirit that entered him. He was just up and about. He felt so like light and free, and he said, come, let's go to the hospital. They go to the hospital and they check him again, and all the blocks were gone. True story. All the blocks were gone, completely free, and they said, we can do the operation now. And that will give him another couple of years, whatever. So right away they admitted him to perform this very rare and very intense triple bypass surgery on him. They removed the veins from his legs, and he survived and lived another couple of years of a beautiful life. He was a new person. Very, very profound experience that actually even changed me. It was, wow, things like that can happen in this day and age. It's this kind of magic and miracle is very practical, and something that you cannot even twist or turn it to make it into a lie or a deceiving story. It is what it is. It happened, and it sticks with you as a very profound memory, like it happened yesterday. So that hand can come anywhere, anytime. If you are destined to live that life to the fullest, it's not time for you to go yet. That's why, thinking about the problems and thinking about dying or in that trail is completely not acceptable on this side of life and living. Has to change your mind. That's what that work is. And every time that hand comes, we have to do the work to be prepared to receive it. That is another beautiful classroom. We will talk about it more in the next session. I personally realized in my life that I am unable to let in anything from outside because I'm so hurt and so wrapped up with my own problems. It begins with the body. We have certain conditions or chronic situation. It begins from there, from the pain part. And then we carry a certain energy of bitterness, and nobody knows what's going inside your body. We talked about it. We know what's going on and our attitude that comes with it and how we react to it. It's very, very important to be integrated that way. But when it's isolated and very potent, then it's difficult to shed light upon it. and then a hand from outside comes as an intervention to help you and bless you. I have very many experiences in my own life that way. This work was one such event that happened in my life. Later on, it came to me. I didn't even know I needed it. But even before that, there was a pattern of a hand always there helping and moving through impossible spaces, and even the people who were around, using those people to help me out. You don't even think that that person is going to be in a situation to help you. You don't think that way, but it happens. So then you see the hate and the hurt you carry and the offense you carry, even through that person, everything falls away. Right after I finished my college, I was getting these dreams that I have to do computer course, which was again an impossible thing. We were poor, we didn't have the money at that time. It was in the 90s, and there was no way my parents were going to let me go to do a computer course or something like that. But it happened. The dreams came, and when I had a flash of doubt, it was just plucked and removed through an experience. So then I stopped doubting it, and I started giving it more faith instead of negating it with my offensive attitude. And it happened. There was this time when a person from Kerala came, and there were people who just gathered at that moment. We were all there together. There was a lady who I was very friendly with. She was like my mother. And he said, I run a computer institute in Kerala, and you can come and join. In that 1 year, he gives one batch for free. How in the world did that happen? I didn't orchestrate that. I didn't think about it, even though I had a part that thought I can do everything if I will it, So it really knocks you off your center that you think you are in, and he made it happen. And I joined that institute, fighting all the against all the people who were against it, not joining me. I had nobody to support me, my own family were not willing because they doubted it and they were giving all nonsensical excuses. For me, it was a big turning point for me to wrap my mind around it and to fight against all that was opposing it, and to bring out the part of me that wants to obey that, because it happened. I have a chance now. My whole life can take a big, it was a turning point. Do I have that in me to obey it? Do I have that in me to receive it when it is happening? Most of the times we don't. We fall for this other side. We fall, and then he keeps trying and trying and trying for you to come back home. That's what that thing is, to shed that part of us, that skin, that is full of rebellion and full of anger and all the things that blocks us from feeling love. So it was beautiful. I fought it. I won the war. I said, I'm going no matter what. This is my chance. If I lose this chance, then I will never get it back again. Time's going, right? You have one life. Every moment you make a choice, it's what is shaping your story for the next event. So it happened. I went, I did my computer course, 1 year PGDCA course, and right away I got a job in Chennai, and then the rest is history. So it can happen. There is a hand that is very, very powerful, very, very strong, and it can help and come to anyone at any time. And I'm hoping that my story is an inspiration to anyone stuck in a situation, to just create a part of yourself that can be free to allow His hand to mold and shape your life. Even though we might feel, because it's a habitual pattern of um, misunderstanding it to be oppression or somebody doing something wrong to you, it may happen because that's patterned into us. If you've lived, I mean, everybody has had a hard life, has something or the other to think about and feel bad about. Let Him in and see what you can become in His giving and forgiving, and we can get better and better in receiving and experiencing that. Then it's a beautiful relationship to behold, and radiate happiness. It's okay, and all that fears and all that doubts just vanishes, and you can then share your story to others who needs such inspiration. See, because people want facts, nobody wants to, for people like us, for me, I needed something very solid and something that would hit my hard-hearted, covered up with all shells and whatnot. So He did it, can do it, anything can happen. So be open, and we will continue this session for another beautiful day, another spontaneous moment that it may be received.